Something massive is unfolding between April 8th and 13th. The skies are shifting, the silence is breaking, and if you've been feeling the pressure build, you're not imagining it. This is Dark Sky Week, and it's not just about the stars. It's about you. On April 7th, something powerful shifts in the cosmos. Mercury goes direct. For weeks, you may have felt like your voice was echoing in a void, your thoughts trapped in a fog, and your emotions building pressure beneath the surface. Conversations didn't land right, decisions felt uncertain, and no matter how much you tried to express yourself, something always seemed lost in translation. But now, that silence begins to shatter. This is the moment when your truth finally rises, not as a whisper, but as a surge. People around you will start confessing what they've been holding in. Words flow more freely. Clarity begins to cut through confusion, and a collective sense of emotional release begins to ripple through the air. It's like the universe has turned the volume back up, only now what you say truly matters. This isn't just a technical planetary shift. It's a soul-level awakening. Mercury's direct motion acts as a signal to reclaim your voice and power. The dam of miscommunication has broken, and the flood of truth is unstoppable. Your voice has weight now, and what you choose to express in this moment could alter your path in ways you never expected. Speak boldly, because the world is finally ready to listen. As the cosmic gears turn and timelines begin to realign, many of your current relationships may start to feel strange, distant, strained, or simply out of sync. It might feel like people are pulling away or that certain bonds are no longer fulfilling. But this isn't rejection. It's a quiet, divine redirection, a shift away from who you were and a step toward who you're becoming. Your future self is calling, and not everyone can walk that path with you. Some connections are not ending, they're evolving. Friendships may deepen in unexpected ways, turning into spiritual partnerships. Casual conversations could suddenly feel soul-level, as if your higher self is taking over. At the same time, other relationships may dissolve without conflict, just a mutual sense that the chapter is over. These are completed contracts, people who entered your life to teach, challenge, or support you. Until now. Don't be surprised if new people appear this week who feel oddly familiar, like you've known them forever. That's because they're part of your future alignment, souls you've magnetized with your upgraded energy. You're no longer attracting relationships based on shared history or wounds. Now, your connections will form through resonance. People who vibrate where you're headed, not where you've been. Embrace this shift. It's sacred. Just because Mercury has gone direct doesn't mean the storm has fully passed. Welcome to the echo phase, a mysterious period where the universe doesn't just move on, it circles back. This is the final exam, a test of what you've truly learned during the retrograde. You may feel like you've crossed a finish line, but now comes the moment of truth. Did you actually evolve, or did you just endure? In this echo phase, old triggers may resurface. Conversations that once rattled you, people who once drained you, habits you thought you'd shed. Temptations creep back in. Mixed signals stir confusion again. But this time, you're different. Or at least, you're meant to be. These aren't random setbacks. They're spiritual audits, gently but powerfully checking your alignment with your highest self. This phase asks one powerful question: are you who you claim to be now? Your reactions will reveal everything. The echo isn't here to punish, it's here to confirm. How you respond to familiar chaos now shows the universe that you've integrated the lessons. Rise above the pattern, and you pass. React the same as before, and the loop continues. Choose consciously. This moment defines the next chapter. Get ready, because this clarity won't arrive as a gentle nudge. It'll strike like lightning. After weeks of mental fog, emotional buildup, and spiritual disconnection, the skies begin to clear. But instead of a soft realization, you'll experience sudden epiphanies, flashes of understanding so sharp they stop you in your tracks. Whether it's a bold business idea, a long-delayed decision, or a truth you've been avoiding, the message will hit fast and deep. You'll find yourself in the right place, at the right time, with the right people. Conversations will finally click, and things that once seemed confusing will make perfect sense. These aren't coincidences, they're synchronicities, aligning to confirm your inner wisdom. A phone call, a song lyric, a message from someone you barely know. Suddenly, it all feels divinely timed. These are not random signs, these are answers. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. This is the universe speaking in clarity, not code. The fog has lifted, not just from your mind, but from your path. If you've been waiting for a sign to take action, pivot, or leap, this is it. The insight you receive now has the power to reroute your entire direction. Don't dismiss it just because it came fast. Sometimes the truth doesn't whisper. Sometimes it strikes. With Mercury now direct, something profound happens, not just around you, but within you. Your energy becomes louder than your voice, and your presence begins to speak before you even say a word. Every sentence you speak, every post you share, every emotion you express now carries amplified weight. It's no longer just about communication. It's about transmission. You're not simply using words anymore. You are the message. Your thoughts are infused with clarity, your voice with purpose, and your energy with truth. Mercury's shift empowers you to express not from ego, but from essence. If you've felt silenced or misunderstood lately, this is your moment to stand up and speak out, not just for attention, but for alignment. Your story, your lessons, your truth. Someone needs to hear them now. This is no time to hold back. The universe has cleared the interference, and your frequency finally cuts through. Don't second-guess yourself. Speak boldly, create freely, and share authentically. The world is not only listening now, it's ready. Let your voice be the bridge between your inner truth and someone else's awakening. You're not just here to speak, you're here to activate. Everything you poured out during the retrograde, every journal entry, midnight prayer, silent hope, or tearful release, is now echoing back into your life, not as emotion, but as reality. That person you thought you'd never hear from again might send a sudden message. An idea you once wrote down in a forgotten notebook may now come knocking as a real opportunity. And sometimes, it's not about gain, but closure, surfacing in the form of an honest conversation or a long overdue goodbye. The energy you released is returning, transformed and tangible. But here's the twist. Not all returns are blessings. Just as the light grows stronger, the shadows grow bolder. Old flames, former friends, even toxic patterns may suddenly resurface, not out of love, but out of hunger. These are energy vampires, drawn not to who you are, but to the light you now radiate. Their presence may feel familiar, even comforting, but trust your instincts. Their return is not a sign to rekindle, it's a test of your growth and boundaries. This moment calls for deep discernment. You're not the same person you were when these energies first entered your life. You've evolved, and now you must protect that progress. Don't feel guilty for saying no, for stepping away, or for choosing your peace. You've earned your light. Don't let anyone dim it again. The universe isn't just giving things back, it's showing you what's worth keeping and what needs to finally be released. Lately, you might find yourself feeling overwhelmed in places that once felt normal. Crowds seem louder, conversations feel draining, and even simple social settings may trigger discomfort or fatigue. This isn't just anxiety, it's energetic recalibration. Your soul has shifted into a higher frequency, and your nervous system is adjusting to that elevated vibration. What once blended into the background now feels heavy, chaotic, or out of sync with your being. You've outgrown environments that no longer align with your inner peace. What you're sensing is not imagined, it's real energy conflict. Low vibrational spaces, gossip-filled circles, and surface-level interactions now feel like noise to your upgraded self. You're not becoming antisocial, you're becoming more selective. This sensitivity is a spiritual upgrade, a signal that your inner world has expanded beyond the chaos of the external. Honor this shift with grace and compassion. Give yourself permission to step away, recharge, or even outgrow places and people without guilt. Your system is learning to protect your peace by filtering out what no longer resonates. This is how alignment feels. It's not about fitting in, it's about tuning in. Trust it. You're not disconnecting from the world. You're connecting to yourself more deeply than ever before. You may have noticed it lately, certain friendships, habits, or routines just don't feel like you anymore. What once brought comfort now feels restrictive. The people you used to resonate with may now seem distant or disconnected. This isn't a breakdown, this is a realignment. You're not who you were even a month ago, and that's something to honor, not hide. When your soul evolves, the external world must shift to match your inner truth. It's okay to outgrow what once defined you. Letting go is one of the highest forms of spiritual maturity. Sometimes, growth looks like walking away from conversations that drain your spirit, roles that suffocate your purpose, or relationships that resist your evolution. It may feel like you're losing pieces of your old life, but in truth, you're reclaiming your authentic self. This isn't rejection by the universe. It's a confirmation that you're stepping into a version of yourself that no longer fits in the old mold. So when things fall away, don't chase them, bless them. The universe is not creating chaos, it's creating clarity. It's pruning your path so your spirit can finally breathe and flourish. What you're losing was never meant to last beyond your previous self. This loss? It's not just part of the process, it's the proof that you're growing into the person you were always meant to become. The fog you've been lost in? That was never meant to be your home. It was a pause, a cocoon, not a destination. And now that pause is over. All the ideas you've tucked away, all the visions you've doubted, all the inner nudges you've silenced, it's time to bring them forward. With Mercury now direct, the path is clear and the excuses are gone. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, this is it. No more hesitation, no more waiting for validation. The doors are open, the energy is aligned, and the universe is asking for your next move. Everything you need is already within you: clarity, courage, and purpose. You just have to trust yourself enough to act. That dream, that decision, that message you've been holding, release it. There's no more delay because your time has finally arrived. April 8th to 13th isn't just a week on the calendar, it's a cosmic checkpoint. The skies are shifting, the energies are watching, and your soul is ready. So ask yourself, are you aligned with your truth? Are you brave enough to speak it out loud? Because this week, your choices carry power. If you feel this transformation stirring in your spirit, comment, "I'm ready" below, and share this message with someone whose heart is waking up too.